Hey everyone, well this is one of those reviews where we take a step back and say, this one is special, and so it is. We're going to review Weller Antique 107 Sazerac Barrel Select from ShopRite Wines and Spirits, 107 proof. So if you saw my previous video, this one was a home run, and it happened totally by accident. As I mentioned, I was in ShopRite Wines and Spirits, Freehold, New Jersey the other night, and was there. Lady comes up to me and says, do you know if they have Weller 107 Antique? And I said, no, but if you know where it is, please tell me. And she said her son said they're dropping here. I said, let's go to the counter. They'll probably tell you about it. And I followed right there. Sure enough, and she thought it was $79 actually, and I mistakenly said it in my last video. It wasn't $79, it was $69 plus tax. $69 plus tax for a Sazerac Barrel Select. They had 4 behind the counter. She got one, I got one. There were 2 left. I'm sure they were gone pretty soon after that. And they even said to me, how did you know about it? I said, I knew about it from her. They keep these such a secret, it's incredible. So I would have been happy just to find a Weller Antique 107 regular one. But this one is a Sazerac Barrel Select. It's a ShopRite, ShopRite Wines and Spirits, single barrel store pick. Total home run. And as I always say, you cannot find these in New Jersey. And when you do, they're behind the glass, $140 and higher. Ridiculous. So $69 plus tax. I mean, there's no hesitation there. Everything else stopped. We got it. And we got it right here. I'm going to crack it. To date, I've only had a sample of this. I've never purchased a bottle. It's my very first bottle of my own. And here we go. So this, again, is a Sazerac Barrel Select single barrel store pick from ShopRite. As the 107 indicates, it's 107 proof. Company, of course, is Sazerac Company. Distillery is Buffalo Trace Distillery. It is non-age stated, and the mash bill is undisclosed specifically in terms of the percentages, but we know, of course, it's a wheated mash bill, as the entire Weller line is. And, of course, they keep these mash bills such a secret, Buffalo Trace. It's incredible. The brand, of course, is named after William LaRue Weller, who was a distiller who was credited with being the first to use wheat as the secondary grain, as opposed to the more common secondary grain at the time, rye. So let's crack this open and see just how good a single barrel store pick of Weller Antique 107 is. If you haven't seen one of these bottles up close, this is the front. And of course, this is the sticker. If you want to pause to read the back. Nice pop. Great bottle, great cork pop, and whenever we review a bottle like this, we got to use our Diamas glass. Classy this up a little bit. We'll do a Glencairn a different time, but for today, we're using our Diamas. Beautiful color on that. Let's get into this. Beautiful wheated nose on this one. Just beautiful. Can't wait to taste this. Cheers. It's fabulous. It's so good. This is everything, and its finish is still going. This is everything you want in a wheated bourbon, and then some. It's got a proof that is perfect. 107, I've gotten into high proof pours, and while I like them, I have found a lot of times I kind of like that zone, 100, 110, up to 115. There's a zone that I really like a lot of times, and 107 just hits really right in that. Perfect for this. It's got everything, your classic vanilla caramel, but it's got that classic wheated profile. It's got the soft sweetness, but at the same time, it's got mixed with spice. It's not rice spice, but there is I call it a wheated spice, but there is a spice to it. But it's got that soft dough note. It literally has everything that I would want in a wheated bourbon. What I'm going to do with this, I have to have another sip. This is going to be a really good time because I'm going to put this one up against other wheated bourbons that I have. I have a sample. I'm going to be putting this up against the Bardstown High Wheat 106 proof. a bunch of others. But I'm going to put this up against stuff now that I have this. But I'm going to take our time with this. This one we're going to savor. Because, again, this is again, I would have been happy just with the regular bottle. But this is a store pick single barrel. I'm going to put this in the Glencairn also, just to do some comparison with that. But for this pour, it had to be my Diamas glass. This is fabulous. There is nothing that I can say about it. The only thing I will say about it is, as good as this is, I am glad that I paid a price that makes sense. I think technically, officially, I think the MSRP is probably not much less than this. I think it's maybe 50 or something like that, 50, 60, whatever it is, 69 plus tax. That makes sense. 140 and up just does not make sense. So this, as good as this tastes, it tastes even better because they paid the right price. So lots of reviews to come using this bottle, but we're going to enjoy it, not rush through it. And I get all the hype. I get it. It makes sense, but the prices don't. This price makes sense. For this bottle, it was a win all the way. Cheers.